How you doing? My name is John Sikoris, and this is Sharif Sikoris, and we're the owners of Titan Medical Center.
Alright guys, what's going on? Welcome to Old School Training. Just a word first before we get going here. I'm sick. I have like a growth in my throat that I have, they're gonna do an operation on me, so I'm gonna get operated on Thursday. Well, I just knocked this whole thing off. So I'm going to get operated on Thursday, February 13th. So if you see this, you might see this, you'll probably see this before then. But, so I'm just letting you know the videos the videos are coming out a little slow. Because I have, it also affected my diabetes and all this other shit. Because the medicines that they put me on. I should be okay, I hope, So, just to let you guys know that I'm trying to be the trooper here and still do the, the shows for you guys. But believe me, I got anxiety from all this stuff. And from all what they've done to me with the medicines and everything. It's fucking killed me. Almost. Alright. With that said, let me show you a little quick few things here. Wait. Okay. First, old school here. We have a Mr. Olympia poster that came in with the magazines. Look at this. This is a Mr. Olympia calendar. Look at all those guys. It's actually a calendar sponsored by Metrex. It's Mr. Olympia 1994. See it right there. Mr. Olympia 1994. It's a big calendar. Alright. It's old school. My girlfriend's selling it. I think, I don't know, whatever. Dorian Yates, Sean Ray, Kevin LeBron, Paul Dillette. Who the fuck is that? Oh, Porter Cortrell, and all the other guys, Anyway, that's the main 5 guys up at the top. Okay. Mr. Olympia poster down there's the calendar part. I know it's hard for you guys to see this, but anyway. And back then it was in Atlanta. So here, look. Let me tell you, right here, look. I don't want to screw this up because then I get in trouble. But right there, it's in Atlanta. Okay. So that's Mr. Olympia 1994 poster in Atlanta. All right. And then what do I got? I got it. I like this. This is an old school. I might have showed you this, but I don't know. But this is a Gaspari. When Rich Gaspari was running shows, he ran the Gaspari. I think this is the very first one. I worked there for him that day. But this is that Beth Francis? Yes. So Bev Francis was a guest poser there. Okay, this is the Rich Gaspari. Okay, that's Rich. This is the official, what do you call it? You know, brochure and stuff like that. You know, so with all the information, the competitors, all that good stuff. This isn't on the back, is, you know, this. But anyway, this is the official Rich Gaspari 1990 Bodybuilding Championships program. So there you go, Rich Gaspari. Let me put that up there. I'm going to put that right up here. What the fuck else do I have? Now, I'm not sure which one this is. I have a few of these, but one of them Arnold wrote to me in it. It's signed by Arnold and stuff. I don't know if my girlfriend sold it. I don't know. Dude, I don't know anything. I don't keep track of it. That's her deal, not mine. But this is the Iron Man with Tom Platz. This is a very famous Iron Man cover. Okay, there it is. I don't know, because this might be it. I'm not sure. I'd have to look. Somewhere in here, Arnold wrote a little thing to me. We were fucking around, and I said, write something, and he signed it, and I forgot what the hell he said. But anyway, so that's this. And on the back, we have the infamous, which fuel is that one? That's a Twin Lab Gainer's Fuel. Remember that? Gainer's Fuel. Scott Wilson, who just passed away, by the way. Gainer's Fuel. Okay, so we got that. Now, I just figured I'd show you a couple of these. Remember these things? They used to have these little counters, calorie counters, and all that stuff. Tells you the nutrition of foods. They even have a little dial so you can dial it in. You know what I mean? On all this stuff, you can find out how many calories, Weight Watchers, and all that. Remember they used to sell these? I don't know if you guys remember. You young guys have no idea what I'm talking about, but these used to always be in the grocery store when you first go to pay and stuff. You know, they have them right up there in the front where they have the National Enquirers, but these are, you know, the gram counters, the calories, your daily, you know, you would do this. It's got the little numbers there and shit, you know. Anyway, these are the old calorie counters. Your mom probably used this stuff, you know, but anyway, that's a while ago. All right, so I told you guys in the other thing about this shit that I've been taking. It's Game Face. My friend actually is one of the inventors of this stuff, and he's freaking out because when I talked about it last week, I said, you know, I don't know the shit that's in it. I didn't say the shit I said the word shit that's in it. Still can't read it, guys. I don't. Right now, I'm not, you know, in the best of spirits to be fucking, you know, pushing this or any of that shit, so I'm not pushing, but I really do use this. And I said they were tablets or pills or whatever I said, and he's freaking out because they're capsules, okay? They're capsules, okay? Alright, see the little blue capsules? They're capsules, they're not pills. I say pills. It's all the same shit to me, guys. My girlfriend's going to help him with this. And I keep saying, it's better than On It, which I used to take On It, which, that's another thing everybody's freaking out over. Alpha Brain. It's strong, and it's got mushrooms, the power of mushrooms in there. There's, you know, what's the fucking, I can't see, guys. I can't rate the fucking, go online, go to whatever the hell the name of it, I don't know, Game Face Caps, I think, at Gmail. You can email my girlfriend. She'll tell you. I think she has it on eBay, too. I don't know. But the official website is, I believe it's GameFaceSupplements.com. If you're interested, if you're not, I don't give a shit. There's no promo codes. I'm not selling it. I'm not making a fucking dime off of it, okay? You know, my friend did invent this, but it's a real deal, and I do take it, you know, especially right now. I actually just took one before because I need fucking something to get my brain going. It's Nootropics. Nootropics, all right? I did tell you last week there's a little bit of caffeine in it. I'm not really crazy with the fact it's a little bit of, but it's a natural form of caffeine, come from coffee bean extract. There's in 3 tablets, there's 100, so that means I said tablet. Whatever. You guys get whatever. The dosage is 3 capsules. But 1 capsule is probably like 30 grams of caffeine. You pick your nose and you get that fucking 30 grams. Whatever. I don't, do what you want. You guys asked me if you guys have inquired about it. My friend said he's got some good feedback about it from last time I talked about it. But it's legit. I'm not trying to sell it. You know, I don't give 2 fucks if you buy it. I don't give the rat's ass. Okay, my girlfriend's helping him because they're buddies. It's one of my best friends, like a brother to me. This guy that invented this shit, and it's because he needed it himself. He uses it, that's why it's got the mushroom extracts and what's it? I don't even remember, lion's mane, a bunch of other things in there. Okay, it's even got stuff that was so strong it was banned from, from whatever. What the was the name of the site? The fucking Amazon. Okay, it was they took it out of Alpha Brain, but it's in Alpha Brain. I think if you buy Alpha Brain on eBay, it has it in it still, but the one on Amazon does it. There's two versions, I believe. Don't get me wrong, but this one does. It's called Vincipine or Venivicipin or whatever. I can't, guys, let's talk about something else because I'm fucking, I don't feel like really want to get this done. Sorry, okay? I'm very, I'm not feeling great, and it affected my diabetes. It affected, the medicines they gave me, all this other bullshit, and I do have a tumor in my fucking throat. So I got to get rid of that, all right? And, hopefully Thursday the 13th. All right. Enough of this bullshit. Do what you want to do. I don't care. That's what I'm using now as pre-workout because I like that. You can take it with your pre-workout. I don't give a fuck what you do. All right, next. All right, listen, guys, please bear with me. I got to fucking shoot through this shit. If you felt like I did and you have what I have, you probably wouldn't want to, you wouldn't be doing this videos. But I'm trying to be, I'm trying to be the guy here, okay? So, let's see here. Mike Clear, or Clear, K-L-I-R, however you want to say that name. Hey, Greg, can you please talk about the scar tissue and injection on how to deal with it, please, plus injection sites and how often, etc. Then Wilson Lee writes, Wilson Lee's one of my boys on here. He writes, it's because I'm putting these two questions kind of together because it's the same thing. I used to get an injection every month for a year at the same spot and developed a hard bump. It remained there for a long time until I started gaining muscles. The bump disappeared. I don't know how the bump disappeared. Let's see here. Disappeared. Could feel it. Why is sticking needles in your flesh cause it to get hardened? Alright, guys, I'm sorry. Bear with me. I read like a third grader, plus I can't read my writing. Alright, listen to me, guys. So I'm going to add those two questions together. Listen, whenever you stick a needle in yourself, I used to have a dog that was a diabetic, and I used to have to give the dog shots in the neck. Like if you have to pinch the fucking skin and shoot it into the back of the neck. Not in the neck itself, but into the skin. Okay? And the dog even developed, like, calluses. We had to move that around. Even the dog, because it's because she was diabetic. And I know that even diabetics, if you keep shooting the same spot, you're going to get a hard spot there. It doesn't matter what needle you use. It doesn't matter if you're shooting steroids. It doesn't matter if you're shooting synthol. It doesn't matter what you're shooting, okay? Heroin, whatever. You have to move the fucking needle around. Now, I'm a fucking classic example of a guy who's got fucking loaded with scar tissue, okay, because I shot the fucking muscle with a lot of shit and frequently, okay? I took shots almost every day. I took them every other day. I took a shot. So, and I wasn't smart, and I don't recommend you doing it, all right? So, anytime you stick a fucking... Look, guys, I've seen guys who take it in the ass. I don't mean like that. I don't mean like they take it up the ass. I said they take the shot in the ass, up where the pockets are. And, they get these, they get almost like shelves, like their ass becomes like a shelf in the back. You can see, even there. That's why a lot of bodybuilders, you can see it, but there's their ass comes like this, and then you can see that right there where they take those shots, I'd rather injection sites. Well, so if you're going to shoot, I'd rather shoot the shoulder or something else that you need fucking, bigger. If you keep shooting the ass, you're going to have a big ass. It's a fact. Okay? So wherever you shoot, my recommendation is, alright? Let me see what the fuck he's... make sure I'm answering his question. You need to move the shot around and never shoot the same exact spot. You know, you can shoot the same spot, but you got to give it a little time. You know, maybe rotate, move it around, and then you maybe, you know, come back to it like in a month, you do that same spot again. But if you're doing it every week or twice a week shots or 3 times a week, you're definitely going to have a lot of scar tissue. We all do. There's not a bodybuilder out there that doesn't have scar tissue. You could see, so a lot of times you can see, even in the Olympia, you can see lumps in shoulders and stuff like that, or, you know, like one delt or the rear delt, whatever's sticking out a little bit far. I have it, you know. You know, and what could you do about it? There's that deep tissue massage. There's also what they call that shit. I'm a little off, guys, so please forgive me. Okay, I'm a little off today. You know, the brain is on a different wavelength. I need to take some game face. I need to put my game face on. Whatever the fuck. Yeah, right. But, what the fuck was I saying? Yeah, so, you know, you got to move it around. You can't shoot the same spot. And I forgot what they call it. There is deep tissue massage, and there's that other thing where they just, you know, they keep going over it. I forgot what that's called. I know people, they skid, it's just like a scraper that some doctors have. It's like a metal thing, and they keep going over it, and it'll break up, you know, the scar tissue a little bit and can soften it up. I've seen it happen. My friends have had it done. Have I had it done? No. I'm loaded with fucking scar tissue. There's nothing I can do. Right now, it's the last of my fucking worries, to be honest with you. And I don't take shit like that anymore, so it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Remember what I told you last week? Shower first, clean the area really, really well, soap and water. Don't just take a little fucking cotton ball with a little alcohol and go like that and think it's clean. Fucking really drench the area with alcohol. Really clean it so there's no dirt. If you rub something on it, there's no little dirt on that anymore. Wash the area, shoot it, and move it around. Do not take a shot in the same area all the time. All right? You're gonna get a hard spot. It's common. You know, you can go to certain chiropractors, do that. I forgot. I can't remember what, you know, that breaks up adhesions, breaks up fucking, you know, breaks up the scar tissue. So there are, you know, a lot of times it's chiropractors or holistic doctors. They do that. Your regular doctor, I don't think he does that shit. Okay. All right. There you go. Next question. No Triceps Tommy is asking me, hey Greg, do you believe in training the abs directly, or are compound lifts, squats, deadlifts enough? That's not a big question, to be honest with you. I cannot train abs at all, and I have good abs when I fucking eat right, and the fucking waist shrinks. Now, listen to me. Everybody is different. It's genetics. I have friends that don't do any abs at all, and they have the thickest, deepest abs, and I have other guys I know that do a ton of abs, and their abs suck. So the best thing I can do is tell you to try, you know, yourself. Remember, once again, you're the science, you know, you're science experiment, and you're the scientists, okay? I want to hold up for a second. Paul DeMeo right there, my boy. Sorry I didn't do it at the beginning, but it's never too late to give my boy Paul DeMeo props. God rest his soul. I'm getting back. I can tell you this. If you're taking a lot of steroids and you do a lot of abs and you do weighted abs, you're going to get your waist thicker. Your abdominal muscles are made by they're made of the same muscle as your bicep. So if you stimulate your bicep by doing resistance and putting weights on there and all that stuff, you know, resistance training, you can, especially with steroids, if you're on steroids, you can thicken the abs where you can have a 40-inch ripped waist, and that don't look good. You know what I mean? Remember, steroids aren't just, you know, they go everywhere muscle is, and they do go to the abs as well, okay? Now, should you train them? If I was going to go for a show, yeah, I train them, all right? But I train him maybe twice a week, that's it. I like to do more contractions where I hold it and then go and contract and hold it, you know, like that kind of stuff. And visually deepen, you know, the blocks of the muscle and everything like that. That's what I like to do. I don't believe in all the resistance shit. My friend used to do all that shit for the obliques, you know, the side bends with all the heavy weights and shit. And he built such obliques, it took him years of not doing any oblique work at all, no side work or nothing for them to shrink. He had the thick, his fucking weight, he had the obliques that were so big, they look like deltoids down there. You know what I'm saying? They're almost as wide as his shoulders. And, a lot of people think, oh shit, I got to get rid of the fat there, so I got to keep doing abs. And that's not what's going to get rid of fat. Watch you fucking sew up your lips. Okay, stop fucking eating all the shit you're eating and maybe do some cardio and shit like that, and you'll get rid of fat. But if you got fat on your abs, okay, nobody has jiggly fat everywhere. Nobody's got like jiggly fat everywhere on their body, like the fat lady in the circus. You know what I mean? And then ripped abs. It doesn't work that way. Okay, if you got fat on your stomach, means you got to fucking tighten up your diet. You could do all the ab work in the world, that's not going to save you. Okay? Capiche? So that's really, really important that you understand that. Okay? I think I've talked about this before, but you can, especially if you're doing steroids. I feel my abs in fucking a lot of shit I do. The fucking tricep, you tighten your abs, you flex your abs. That's a good way too to sharpen your abs by posing and posing your abs. Overhead shots and crunching down. Do a little bit of that. You don't need to go crazy with ab work. You're going to thicken your waist. You will see that. You will thicken your waist, and it's not going to look good. I'm just going to tell you that now. Remember, your abs work no different from your biceps. If your biceps can grow, so can your fucking abs. So be careful, especially if you're doing the babanya. If you're doing the babanya, be careful of overworking the abs. Just do enough to make them sharp. A set of 2, that's it. Maybe high reps, maybe contract them, you know what I mean? Like that kind of thing, contract and hold, contract and hold. A little bit of that, some posing, you're done. But sew up those fucking lips. Alright, next question. Alright, Hector Rodriguez. Hector, I see a lot of your stuff on here. I see all your comments. Thank you for, for being part of us here and supporting me. Alright. Alright, Hector wants to know, I still wonder how you kept all your size when you didn't take gear. You still look huge. Okay, listen to me. That's because I trained 23 years naturally, and I was genetic a freak. Dave Palumbo has even said it on his show. My genetics, I was born built. I had muscles, like a little black kid. Simmer down, don't get racist. I'm trying to tell you that, a lot of those kids, they fucking built when they're kids and stuff, I was born like that, bro. My sister, too. My sister's fucking diesel, and she doesn't work out and shit like that. She got a bikini body. She weighs 100 fucking pounds. Your waist is this big. We won't even get into that. But I'm just telling you, I was born, built. Then I trained 23 years naturally. If you train natural and you have a foundation, no matter what you should go on, and I'm not huge, bro. I'm only like, I think 190 right now, 180 something, whatever. 190 I think I'm down to. And I'm going to go down even further. I don't want to be big. Like Dave Palumbo said, after you're 40 years old, you got to start worrying more about being diesel than worried about being jacked. Because then the fucking ticker over, you got to worry about that. All right? So, I credit my 23 years of being natural to having really keep my size. When guys build a physique naturally, they can stop working out and still have somewhat of a physique. You know what I mean? Because they put on natural muscle. But when you take the steroids and you're all juiced, like a lot of these guys you see, they're from the Middle East, that 5 years ago they were nobody. Now all of a sudden they're the size of Big Rammy. Dude, the minute they go off, again, Dorian Yates has said this, the minute they go off is Pee Wee Herman. I'm sorry. Oof, I gotta watch doing that to throat. So, realistically, that's what I attribute, my, the reason why I don't look like Pee Wee Herman. Now, I'm nothing like the guy that you see, you used to see all fucking juiced out of his marbles, you know what I'm saying? I'm nothing like that. The Babanya, I put like 100 pounds on, and I lost that 100 pounds, okay? The other thing is, I got a loose skin on the arms, the whole bit, from fucking, being that big. Nothing you can do, bro. That's what's going to happen. And it happens to all these guys. Even Dave, you can see a little sometime when but there's nothing you could do about it. When you were once fucking huge, I'm 5'6". I weighed what? I was almost 280. I was like 278 or something. I think the most I ever weighed, okay? And I wasn't fat, bro. I had a small waist. So, what I'm trying to say, when you go off, it's just like you ever watch one of those TV shows, life after people, like if people left this earth, all right, if people went extinct and you went into New York City, where there's, now a street and a giant building, if there was once a little stream there, a stream will reappear again. Trees will grow, and eventually that city will be covered underneath a forest. Because that's the way Mother Nature works. Well, it works that way with bodies, too. If you started out and you've been taking steroids since you've been training, when you go off, you'll be shocked. You know what I mean? So, that's what I recommend, obviously, building a natural foundation. And besides, steroids work better on trained muscle than untrained muscle. Anybody can take massive amounts of fucking steroids and insulin and all that other bullshit that these guys are taking today. SARMs, fucking peptides, fucking Ugats, and get jacked. It's all over the internet. Everybody looks like that. But they're not going to look like that forever. And they're not going to be making money off YouTube forever. That's believe me. New guy's going to come in. Shit's going to happen. And that's it. So there you go. Alright? I hope that answers your question. Alright, guys. Again, I'm having surgery. The February 13th. Thursday in the morning. So, I'm having throat surgery, okay? And I'm looking forward to it because I want to get this thing out of my throat. But at the same time, I'm shitting my pants because I got to take general anesthesia, and I've never had general. Well, I might have when I was young, but I've had anesthesia, bro. I've had my hands broken and fucking I've operated on. I've had my eye operated on, all that, but they didn't give me general. This is general. I'm not really happy about that. So, when I think about it, my dick gets like, you know what I mean? You get all nervous and shit, and you get anxiety. But anyway, I got to do it. So, just cut me a little bit of slack right now. It's not the greatest video you're ever going to see. It's not the most informative video you're ever going to see. Okay? What did we learn? We learned that move your injection sites around. If you keep shooting the same spot, I don't care what it is, even if it's insulin to save your life, and if you're a diabetic, you keep shooting the same spot, you're going to have fucking hard spots in the skin and in the muscle, especially if it's in the muscle, intramuscular. If it's just in the skin, even your skin's going to get hard. My dog had a hard spot. Okay? And I'm loaded with scar tissue. What else did we learn? We learned that, about training the abs. We learned that, do you need to train the abs? Yeah, I don't really feel you have to. I believe you have to do a little bit. I think you should do a little bit, but don't go crazy, and don't train them with resistance, and especially if you're on steroids, because the abs will grow. The waist will get bigger. Okay? So I believe, a little posing, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, maybe some crunches and hold, like that, you know what I'm saying? And that's it. Don't go crazy with that, because you're gonna make it thicker. I cannot do abs at all, diet down, and I get a fucking abs, but that's genetic. And then, how do I keep my size? I told you I trained 23 years natural, and if you're natural and you start off with a base, and then you take steroids later on, you're gonna respond better, because well-trained muscle responds better than untrained muscle, and you're gonna keep your size more. All right? That's what we learned today. And remember, I tell you to be a scientist. You're the science experiment. And you're also the scientist. All right? Whatever the fuck. I don't know. I'm shot, bro. Just give me a break. And my throat's fucking shot. I don't have a sore throat. I got a fucking goddamn growth on my throat. So. And, And the nootropic shit, remember, nootropics are smart drugs. They're just substances that can boost your brain. And it's a new thing. It's going to be the thing of the future. I don't give two fucks if you buy this. If you want to know more about it, go to the, whatever the hell, GameFaceSupplements.com, or email my fucking girlfriend. She'll help you, because she's working for my friend, Mitch. And her email, I think it's GameFaceCaps@gmail.com. All right? Don't send any dick pics either, you fucking sick fucks. So that's it for this week. Alright? Like, take care of your health. Alright? Do what you gotta do. Be good to your girl. Be good to your significant other. Alright? Be good to yourself. Pay your child support. Do the right thing. Alright? You know, right now, I'm fucked up. So, again, this videos will be a little slow. After this, we'll talk. I was supposed to go on Palumbo's show last week. You know, he even said Gregg's not, Gregg, he knows the whole deal. We've been talking and stuff, but, so the whole after hours thing, so I wasn't there, but, I'll be on, I may be on it before I do before I get the operation. If not, see it after that. I got a lot of things coming. I will be doing Talking Smack. That's the best I can tell you. Alright? Alright. And remember to be good to yourself, guys. Don't think bad thoughts. Alright? And if you got anxiety, fuck holy Christ. If you get that shit in the throat like I do, I'm going to talk about shit in your pants over fucking general anesthesia. Holy Christ. Alright. Stop fucking around and do the right thing. I'll see you next week.
At Titan Medical Center, we are here to make you feel better, look better, and perform better. We're here to get you to your optimal levels in the most natural way possible. We are a boutique-style clinic without the boutique-style costs. All medications are monitored and prescribed by a physician. Let us help you get the results you've been wanting. Come to Titan Medical Center for the most cutting-edge therapies and the most current information on how to take the most natural approach to your health.